Hello, welcome to this CWP tutorial. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at reseller accounts on CWP. Management of your reseller accounts is done through your admin root panel, which is located at your IP port 2031. So once you reach the login page, just go ahead and log in with your credentials. And that will bring us to our CWP admin panel dashboard. So the first thing we're going to want to do before we can set up any reseller accounts is to set up some packages for our resellers to sell. So to do that, we'll go over to the sidebar and scroll down to the Packages submenu, click the twirl down button, and select Packages. And this will open our Packages module. This screen shows all of our existing packages along with all of their characteristics, which we can sort. As well, we have icons here for editing packages, terminating packages, and up here at the top we have a button for adding new packages. And once we populate our list with many packages, we also have the ability to search through them and sort by all or reseller. So in order to create a new package, let's click the Add New Package button. So from here, we have to give our package a name. So we'll call this standard. And then we'll set our disk quota and bandwidth, our FTP, email accounts, email lists, database, subdomains, parked domains, add-on domains, hourly emails, and we're going to check this box to indicate that this is a reseller package. And by doing so, we have to limit the maximum number of accounts. And then we can go ahead and create. And you can see our new package has been added to our table here. And we can repeat that for as many packages as we require. And as we add more packages, they'll all be added to the table as well. Now, from this module, we can also edit our packages. So if we click on this icon here, we can go ahead and make updates to our packages. And if you make any updates to your disk quota, you should check the Update Quota box here, and this will update the quota for all users using this package. It does also disable the inode limits. So let's go ahead and click Update, and we can see our new changes have been reflected in the table. Okay, now that we have some reseller packages created, now we can set up some reseller accounts. So to create a new account, we go over to our sidebar menu, and we select User Accounts, and twirl down, and we select New Account. And to create a new account, we just fill out all the form data. The domain name is the name of the primary domain for the account to be created. So we'll add our domain. The username is the name for the user of the account, and this name must not exceed 8 characters and must not use any special characters. A high-quality password is automatically generated, but it's recommended that you have at least 12 alphanumeric characters. The admin email is the email address for the account owner. The server IPs is the IP address assigned to the account. In the case of resellers, all sub-accounts will have the same IP. And now we'll choose the package that we want to assign to this one. So in this case, let's choose Standard Reseller. And you'll notice that because this is a reseller package that we're selecting, when we choose it, the reseller box will be automatically checkmarked for us. If we were to choose a non-reseller package, we would have to checkmark the box manually. We can set an inode limit or leave it at 0 for unlimited. And we have to state a process limit. 40 is the default. Open files will limit the maximum number of open files for this account, and the default is set to 150. And lastly, there's a few additional options. Backup user account, we can check this box to activate backup for this account. The shell access can be checked to allow shell activation for this account. It's automatically turned off by default for security. And auto SSL, we can checkmark this to try to create auto SSL for the domain name of this account. Once we're happy with our settings, we can click on Create. And then we receive the confirmation dialog with the account details. If we'd like to create more accounts, we can continue to do so on this same screen, just by following the same process again. Once we're done adding accounts, we can go over to the sidebar menu under User Accounts, and we can click on List Accounts. And this will show us and allow us to manage all of our various accounts. And we can also edit the package. So if we click here, it'll give us a drop-down box where we can select the various packages. And then we can confirm that change and receive the confirmation dialog. We can also activate or suspend the account with this switch here, and this allows us to suspend either only this account, only the account clients, or the reseller and the clients. To make any changes to the account, just click on Edit Account on this icon here. The username and the main domain are not editable. However, you can change the IP address and the admin email. You can also change the account type from reseller to regular, but only if there are no sub-accounts associated with that reseller account already. If there are, then you won't be able to change from reseller. Also, if you would like to designate this account as a reseller sub-account, you can do so by choosing the sub-account here for the reseller that it belongs to. But again, only if this account has no sub-accounts associated with it already. If it does, then it will have to remain as a reseller. And here we can also change the package selection, the inode limit, process limit, open files limit, and checkboxes to allow us to update the DNS zone files, update the web servers, and back up the user account. Okay, so now that we've completed all of our admin setup, let's log in as a reseller user to finish our setup there. So the easy way to do that is to go to this little tools icon and click on that to open the panel. That will automatically log us into the user panel as our reseller user. So now in the sidebar, we'll go down to the bottom here and click on Reseller and click on Manage. And this opens the Reseller Manager. Throughout the entire reseller module, the summary table will always be shown at the top. This summary table shows you very quickly the characteristics of the contract package compared to what you have assumed and the sums of your resellers. The module consists of 5 tabs: Accounts, Packages, Features, Name servers, and Branding. Now, in order to create a new account, we're going to need a package to assign. So before we do that, let's click over to the Packages tab. And to create a package, click the plus symbol. And here we can give our package a name. And a disk quota. And bandwidth. A number of FTP accounts. Number of email accounts. Number of email lists. Number of databases. Number of subdomains. Number of parked domains. Number of add-on domains, and hourly emails. Once you have everything completely filled out, you can click the Create button. And there's our new package shown in this table here. Once we have many packages configured, then we'll be able to sort these by ascending or descending characteristics. We can choose to show how many entries per page, and we can search through our packages if we're looking for something specific. If we scroll to the side, we'll see here edit buttons and delete buttons. If we try to delete, we'll receive a confirmation. If we go to edit, this will open up the edit screen here. Okay, now that we have a package set up, let's go over to accounts. Now to add an account, we go over to the right side and we click on the green button, Add New Account. And to start, we'll enter the account domain name without the www and without any slashes or other characters. We'll give this a username. And a password is automatically generated. And we have to enter an admin email. And then choose a package. Optionally, we can check to back up the user account or check mark for auto SSL. In this case, the domain must be pointed to the server. And then click Create. And we'll see the new user added to our accounts list. Similar to the other tables, we can sort by characteristics. We have actions here to change the password, in which case we enter the new password and confirm. And we also have some options for the password. This allows us to select the length of the password required, and also allows us to choose either alphabetic, alphanumeric, or alphanumerics and symbols. We also have actions here to disable backup, or reactivate backup. We can suspend the account or activate the account. Or delete the account. In this case, we'll be asked for a confirmation. In this case, we'll say no. The Accounts panel also makes it easy to quickly change the package for the user. And if you have multiple packages set up, you can select that from the drop-down. You can also change the email contact for the user. You can also quickly access their website. And with this icon here, you can auto log in as the user. So we'll check that out. We can see here's the username up at the top here. We're auto logged in. And this user does not have reseller status, and you can see that here in the sidebar menu. Compared to our reseller account, we have add-ons, reseller, disk space usage, and then you see that the reseller tab has disappeared here for the sub account. Now we're also given the option of modifying the features to our package. The Features tab allows us to control the modules that will be shown to our clients. By default, all modules will be shown to the clients. But if we want to create a curated list of features, we can do that simply by choosing our package. And then here is the full list of 26 modules that are shown by default. Let's say, for example, we want to show the client modules for add-ons, backups, CLAM, DNS zone editor, email accounts, and FTP accounts. We can then save that list and then gets stored down here as a list of features. We can then edit that list if we choose, or we can delete this list. You also have the ability to customize the name servers. By default, you'll use the main name servers, which will be formatted like this. If you want to personalize the name server for your customers, uncheck this box here, and then for name server 1, you can choose for each of the name servers their personalized name server. And once you have, click the Create and Save Name Server button. And we'll be asked for confirmation. There are 1 accounts and 1 affected DNS zones. Do we want to update? We'll say yes. And then we can see the personalized name servers reflected here. Now, if we want to revert back, we can just select the Use Main Name Servers box again, create and save name servers, and that will revert us back to the default. There's also a tab here for branding. As a reseller, you may want to personalize your users panel with a logo and a footer. So in this case, you can upload a logo in PNG format in 200 pixel width. You can either drag the image here or select it from your file folder. And we can configure the footer here as well. And then save our changes. So that covers the main features of the reseller module and reseller packages. For more information, you can visit the reseller guide on our docs pages at this URL. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks very much for watching.